All right, here we are for another two-man queue with our standard deck that we just played. No, I'm not mulliganing this one. This one seems quite nice. Temple of Triumph, don't really know what he's on yet based on just a turn 1 Temple, but we'll know soon. Play our own Temple. Izzet Charm looks good here. I'll take it. All right, now we know that he's on Devotion. And I'm just going to play this island here to conserve our life total. We can cast any of our spells, and I kind of want to see what he does here. We can Izzet Charm away Ash Zealot if we need to. And we probably need to. So kill this thing. And what do you got? I don't think there's anything on 3 that we're super scared of. Hammer's annoying, but we've got answers to Hammer. Awkwardly, we're going to have to take some damage here. All right, so Slugfest is on. We're 1-for-1ing the hell out of each other here. Supreme Verdict's going to be really, really important. This card's not really, really important. It matters, but... All right, go ahead. And then we're going to... If he attacks first, we're going to Azorius Charm it. If he just starts dumping his hand, then we could be in trouble here. The real problems are dragons. Like, if he starts playing Stormbreath dragons, that's where things get really ugly for us. But he attacked, so we get to do this. Set him back a full turn here. And then hopefully he doesn't have... Oh, he's got another one. Yeah, that's fine. Probably just make the same play here. If he hits a land, though, then he can play it and then kind of go off. Yeah, no, he's just going to do the same thing, and I'm just going to do the same thing as well. So he's going to be drawing Frostburn Words from here to tomorrow. He'll play the other one. And then we're going to probably just Wrath both of them away. All right, that was a nice draw there. Yeah, I think I am going to fire off the Sphinx's Revelation. I think a Rev for 3 here. I mean, we're running a little bit low on heat here, so I think that'll be nice to Rev for 3 untap Supreme Verdict, whatever he's played. And it will have a lot more information. So I think I'll give up a life to do that here. Sure. Play the other one. He did. All right, so this is working out quite nicely, just as we planned it. Rev for 3's fine. See some lands and a turn burn and another land. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. I probably shouldn't do it like that. So blue, white, white, white. This card. And then one of those. And then we say go. So we've critically still got another Supreme Verdict in case he does play a Stormbreath Dragon here. Fanatic is fine. Maybe I'll just kill it, though. What happens anyway? I don't even know. Let's see. Kill it. You have none after that. Do I take anything? No, I don't. Oh, good draw. Jace face. Yep. We're going to play him. We're going to minus him here. Make sure that we get some value out of him and hopefully hit a counterspell of some sort. Ooh, Brick City. Well, we get to take the double pile no matter what, so that's always a relief. And unfortunately, those no action for us, so we just have to ship the turn back. I'm assuming we're going to see a dragon here soon. All right, it's a Reckoner. That's an awkward one. I am going to cash in Jace here, I think, considering that we don't really have much going on. There we go. Just going to take the Revelation. Assemble Legion's obviously a big issue for him down the line, but I don't think it's a huge issue right now. And frankly, we can find another one of those. So I'm just going to ship here, and we're going to fire off 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to fire off a rev for 6 on end step here and kind of ignore what he does. In fact, the more he commits to the board here, in some ways we're actually just happier because it makes this a lot better. So yeah, we take 5 here. Ow. Owie. Yep. Still taking it. And then we go big. All right, so let's see what we hit here. Lots of good stuff. Not another revelation, though, which is a little bit annoying just because we do want to kind of start chaining these things together, but I'm not going to complain about that too badly because we're way far ahead here. This is where Is It Charm also looks really good because we can actually start just using the not often used mode of draw 2, discard 2. And really we don't even lose that much by doing it. Like I actually think I'm going to do it right here. I mean, it's basically like draw 2 because all these lands are redundant anyway. Plus we're ditching cards no matter what. All right, there's a divination for us though. Yeah, you know what? Hell with it. I'm going to run it out there. We're discarding anyway, and I just want to use up all my mana this turn. So we're going to discard a couple of lands, but that's fine. Yeah, we've got all the answers in the world. We've got yet another Is It Charm to help us dig as well. We just need another Sphinx's Revelation to kind of put a bow on this thing, or a counterspell would make me feel good too. But let's draw a card with our Azorius Charm and ship. So just waiting on a win con now. Even a Jace would be sweet here. We've got all types of time and options, so not having found one counterspell's a little weird at this point, but that's fine. BTE's good. Mizium Mortars and Supreme are going to be saved for Stormbreath Dragons. Detention Spheres and can hit anything else that we might need to hit here. Temple of Triumph. I will play you. Another Is It Charm. Yeah, I'll put that on top. And in the meantime, I will fry this guy and ship. Probably just going to fire off that Is It Charm as well of the draw 2, discard 2. I kind of want to close the door on this guy. We're not doing a very great job of that, though. Yeah. Go ahead. Sure. Temple. What do we see? Aetherling. That'll work. I'm going to get this Frostburn weird out of here. Don't see any reason to take any damage at this point. Ash Zealot, sure. Ash Zealot is just going to get blocked by Aetherling. So it's pretty much irrelevant, I'd say. And your move. Burning Tree Emissary, all right. And I think I have enough mana to do everything I need to do anyway, so I'm going to hit him for a bunch. Hit him for 7 here. And then we're going to blink him. And then I'm going to play Jace. draw some cards. There's what we wanted. Though at this point, I think I can just take these counter spells. We're a little vulnerable here, but realistically, we've got the game well in hand. All right, so what do we want to bring in against him? Wear and tear, yes. We saw some hammers and such from him, so that's good. I think we might want this elixir as well. Pithy needle. Probably not pithy needle. Static caster, probably not as well. Mortars, yeah. I think we want this elixir as well. What's not as good versus him? Izzet Charm's pretty good against him. I think Azorius Charm is much less good. It doesn't hit dragon. And a lot of his stuff, like if you start Azorius Charming away his like fanatics, you just get really unhappy really quickly. So I think I'm going to get rid of that. I love all of our burn spells early. They kill all of his two mana stuff except for the Frostburn Weird, and even then sometimes they open the door for that. I think I'm going to ditch Aetherling again. I like Aetherling a lot more against Control. I mean, it's good. Like, it finished that game off, no problem. But Elspeth would have done similar. Yeah, I can keep this one. He's not really a one-drop deck anyway. And we've got a Last Breath and then hopefully a Dissolve to kind of keep us alive. And it looks like we found a target for our Last Breath here. All right. Ow. Okay. Can't take that much damage, so we'll start getting rid of his guys. Verdict will be nice later, but unfortunately, I don't think we can really lean on it too hard here. Maybe a better play would have been to take it and then just Detention Sphere. I guess I take 2 more damage doing that, though. This is awkward. Yeah, I just got to take a hit here, I think. We really need to make sure we keep hitting our land drop, so I'm just going to play the ever clunky Divination and chip the turn back here and just hang on, because we're going to take a big chunk of damage here for sure. That's not too bad. That makes our Wrath look nice. We're going to have to take another 2 damage from it, though. We're going to be in dragon range here pretty quickly. So this is where our mana base sort of catches up with us a bit, and this is just we just accept this risk playing a 3-color deck in current standard. So that's it. All right. I'm happy to see that this is what his play was, because that means that we get to live. Yeah, man, these are just tough spots because we're at 8 and I don't want to get dragoned here. This is not a great grip for this. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to take the risk on here. Fanatic to do 1, 2, 3 damage to Jace, and then he can attack for nothing. So Jace actually gets to live. He'll probably just do it to me. Oh no, he did it to Jace. Okay, well this worked out okay for us. I'm gonna probably just cash Jace in. And it depends on what we draw. That doesn't do anything. Did you have an extra mana I don't know about? No? Alright. So Jace is good still, and I probably just want to try to get some value out of Jace. Yeah, I definitely do, because I want to hit a land here so I can play Detention Sphere and, didn't hit the land. I want to be able to play Sphere and Dissolve. Kind of hoping that he puts Mizium mortars and something in a pile. Yeah, he knows. Because I can mortars and sphere here, which is what I'm going to do. It's just so sketchy. Again, he's 1 mana away from dragoning, and once he dragons, I don't have an answer for it. I just don't want to leave him with either of these threats on the board because they're 2 turns away from lethal. So yeah, I'm gonna take Mizium mortars here, and I am going to wipe the board and hope that he doesn't draw a land and or have a dragon. I think I'd rather actually kill this with this. Because, actually, you know what? Maybe I can just take a hit here. Maybe this is actually fine. Yeah, I'm going to have to gamble a little here. Because, look, if he wants to attack and move all in, he's got to be careful that I don't have Izzet Charm or something along those lines. All right, I'll bite. I want to get this scry, and I want to get this thing off the board. Now he only gets to hit us for 1, potentially. Take that. Oh, he does have something else? Oh, no, he doesn't. Just that. Okay, so we take 2 this turn, and we play an island this turn, and we say go. And we're going to Revelate for 3 here. Yeah, this is just a sketchy spot. There's no doubt about it. Burning Tree resolves. God, I just hope he doesn't have, like... Well, actually, there's not too much I'm worried about. Even if he has a hammer here, I get to tear it so that this thing doesn't get... haste, and then he only gets to hit us for 1. So that's actually not bad. We probably still have the Revelation for 2, though. This is a tight one for sure. He's thinking of what to do with his 2 mana. I have no idea what he should do with his 2 mana. I've never played that deck before. It looks like he's going to dump it into some pumping here. I have been missing those Azorius charms, though. I wonder if it's just this particular game or if it's generally a thing that you want. All right, he's not going to pump anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and fire off this thing before I get into range of any stupid burn spells I'm not thinking about or something along those lines. Go up to 9 here. Ugh. That's not great. What's your follow-up play? Nothing. All right, that's weird. All right, well, we drew all of these. And I'm going to play them. Okay, do your worst. That's not the worst. Sweet. I consider myself quite lucky that that was his best play at that juncture in the game. I'm going to continue to be aggressive about managing his board state here. And this way I can also leave Wear and Tear up just in case he plays a hammer or something. All right, there's the 5th land. So now we're getting dragoned every single time here. And we have 1 turn now to find something. So this is what we were worried about, obviously. Hoop. Elspeth, that works. The problem is he has another dragon. I just know he does. Go ahead. Fire it off. Maybe he'll attack Elspeth with it. Oh, he's got a Frostburn Weird. Yes, that is not another dragon. That is fantastic news. We still need to draw something, although this was a great draw, because that actually kills a dragon. So we are definitely right back in it here, no doubt about it. I think I'm going to continue to be aggressive with these detention spheres, especially given the fact that I have a Wear and Tear in my hand. Because basically I just don't want to get blown out by Fnatic. I don't want him to play like 3 things in 1 turn and just get me. All right, there's another one of those. We know he doesn't have a second dragon here, so I probably just kill this. Yeah, Fanatic of Mogus has moved to the top of our most worried about list at this point. So I think I'm just going to kill this thing. I'm definitely concerned at this point. Is It Charm's an interesting draw. Obviously, best card in our deck is Sphinx's Revelation at this point. That's all. Also, just Dissolve would be a great rip as well. Would love to see a Dissolve. Yeah, go ahead. We'll see what happens. But the Is It Charm we're going to keep around, and if we need to fire it off as a draw 2, discard 2, we will definitely do it. For now, though, we're just going to let Elspeth do her thing. And try to close out this game as soon as humanly possible. Neither of these two cards are really doing much, so drawing 2 and discarding these 2 with Is It Charm seems totally fine. Hammer doesn't do a ton at this point. We're pretty far away from hitting Ultimate on Elspeth, so that's not really a big factor here. So he's got one more turn. And I'm just going to say go here and leave the Steam Vents in hand. He's got 5 cards. All right, so he's showing us his hand. So he's missing white mana. He had 2 Boros Charms in hand. Yeah, I see that, buddy. All right, so we were able to get by him because he didn't find any white mana at any point.